What is up, internet? It's your boy Tinku, and I did it. I watched it. So the Cowboy Bebop live action. We're gonna talk about it, but before we do, don't forget to like the channel, subscribe to the channel, watch the videos, like the videos. Keep hitting me up on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. And with all that said, I'm gonna go ahead and get started here. So the live action Cowboy Bebop is an abomination. It is an insult to the people who love that anime and made that anime so popular and what it is. Again, full disclosure, I'm not the biggest Cowboy Bebop fan. Back when it was out, I understand people were very starved for anime, and so since it was a good anime back in the day, Perfect Storm, it's considered one of the best. I don't consider it one of the best because back then I wasn't starved for anime. I had access to actual anime and everything like that, so I just thought, hey, it's a good show. Um, but this live action remake is just insulting to the fans, the characters, the people who were involved in making that anime back in the day, just everything. So I'm gonna get started just by doing character comparisons, and so let's start with Jet Black. Take the race swap out of it. So let's take the race swap out of it, even though Netflix's racism is on full display with this one. So I've said it before. Oh, the character's named Jet Black. Let's cast a black guy. Okay, cool. So he's nothing like the character he's supposed to be. In the anime, he is more kind of done with society. You find out about his backstory, how tragic it is, and he's just kind of pretty much agnostic about it now. He's like, it happened, it's fine. I just want to, live my life, get my bounties, and survive. That's pretty much his thing. He's very kind of sullen, but very understanding as well. And he's the rational one of the group. He's the reasonable one. He's the one that thinks. He uses his brain. Like, hey, maybe we shouldn't do this, or let's get out of this, or that. And it all comes down to his past. In the live action, he's like an absentee father whose wife left him for his old partner. It's dumb. He has a kid in it, and the kid's involved in the show, and it's like, that's not Jet Black. They pretty much turn him into an angry black guy, and it's like, that's not Jet Black. That's not what he's about. He's supposed to be the more zen one because he's just done with it. He's done with life. He's done with it all. He just wants to live his life, get his bounties, and survive. Not worry about getting a present for his daughter or always preaching at Spike because reasons. It's just bad. The guy who played him, I think his name was like Mustafa something or something like that. He actually did a pretty decent job playing him with what he was given. But so all the character faults I find with Jet Black has to do with the script, not the person that played him, and the whole race swap thing. Okay, Spike by John Cho, I believe it is. I believe is the best representation of any of the characters in there. He tries. Again, I think it comes down to the script, not the actor when this stuff goes. He's the closest to the original. Like Spike, presumed dead, escaped the the mob he was in or whatever. And this one's the same one, pretended it is, but the Spike in this one's a little different too. His motivations are separate. While in the anime, it was all about finding his lost love, the blonde girl. This one is really weird because he's just trying to get more revenge on Vicious, who is bad cosplay Sephiroth because it's terrible, who actually married Spike's girl in the live action versus the anime, and it just doesn't make sense. It's bad. I mean, the storylines, they squish them together. They squish the storylines from anime together so they can put in more crap in this one, and it's all about representation and all this, like, oh my god, they're fixing the problems with the anime with they got this dude in there that's like a hostess for this jazz bar, and he's wearing a dress, and it's, oh yay, ooh. I'm like, nobody cares, nobody wants that shit. We want the story. We don't want your garbage, So I mean, there's that. Anyways, so Spike is the closest to the anime, but it's still way off, and he's just bad. And like I said, not John Cho's fault because I think he actually does a pretty good job playing Spike, like the mannerisms, the look, the coolness, the cool under pressure type stuff, the sarcasticness. It's just the script is just terrible with him. Now, fake Valentine, as I call her, because this is not fake Valentine, this is faux Valentine, fake Valentine, whatever you call her, is the worst. The actress who played Faye is terrible. It doesn't even look like her. Like, again, we're going to set the costume thing aside because we already talked about that, so we're not going to worry about the whole costume thing. But the person playing Faye is terrible. Like, I'm sorry, Danielle Penina, whatever her name is not attractive at all. Faye's supposed to be a very attractive femme fatale. And, very sarcastic, hey, like, let's try to work things out using her feminine wiles on people. And this chick is just garbage, terrible. It's like I'm gonna say it right now. Sorry, editor senpai, but she's just a complete innocent thing. Like, this is not fake Valentine. Like, this is fake Valentine, just a complete B word. It's just terrible. It's nothing to do, nothing like the character, insulting. But according to the actress, they improved Faye, and it's in the spirit of Faye. No, you're just trash. You need to get out of the way. And then I'm gonna talk about Ed. Ed shows up at the very, very end, and cringe. Nothing but cringe. Ed is one of those characters that you can't do in live action. You just can't. You know, they got the squiggly wave arms in the anime and stuff like that, and very erratic and stuff like that, and very wacky and wonky and stuff like that. And I'm not blaming the actress that got to play Ed, but it's just terrible. It's just cringe. It's just, you're just like, ooh, every time you see it. And I'm gonna lay this up to you for right now. In the anime, Ed is a girl. They refer to Ed as a girl. Ed gets upset when she is referred to as a boy. Visibly in the anime, Ed is not non-binary, not they, them crap that they're tossing in there. Ed is a girl. Even when Ed's father refers to her as a boy, she gets mad at her father. Watch it. It's there. So, you know, the proof is there. So your agenda crap is just garbage. So overall, do not watch this because it is terrible. Watch the original anime. It is way better. I mean, I don't think it's a masterpiece, but a lot of people consider it a masterpiece. This live action is terrible. They took all the plot points and squished it in there so they can drive in more agenda-driven garbage in there, guys. So, I mean, I would pass on this, but let me know what you guys think. You guys think I'm crazy? Did you guys like it? It's cool if you liked it. Let me know down below. We'll then talk about it, you know. And don't forget to sub to the channel, like the videos. And if you like this type of content, you like these type of videos, Editor Senpai will toss a couple in the corner for you. And just remember, if you can't trust a fat guy you met on the internet, then who can you trust? And everybody have an awesome, awesome day.